It finally happened. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video of Sports Talk Buffalo. What was the most talked about trade in recent memory, talked about sometimes at fucking nauseum, was the trade of Jack Eichel, and it has finally happened as Jack Eichel was traded to the Vegas Golden Knights. Now, it had been reported for multiple days that the Sabres were at the 1 yard line, so to speak, and that talks were very, very close into finally confirming a deal for the star center from the Buffalo Sabres. And last night, it finally happened. We can close that chapter in Buffalo Sabres history as they finally traded their star center early in the morning hours to the Vegas Golden Knights. Now, the Sabres GM, Kevin Adams, had stated previously that they felt absolutely no pressure in moving Jack Eichel in the offseason and that they were going to wait in order to get a deal done that they felt was going to be best for the Buffalo Sabres. Now, he wanted a package that included a lot of pieces, including a top prospect, a first round pick. So now we're going to jump into it and let's see how the Buffalo Sabres did. Of course, we're going to start with the Vegas Golden Knights. The Golden Knights received Jack Eichel, obviously star center, top 10 in the NHL, and the Sabres 2022 third round pick. Now, the Buffalo Sabres received right winger Alex Tuch, center prospect Peyton Krebs, a first-round pick in 2022, which is top 10 protected, and then a 2023 second-round pick. We all know what the Buffalo Sabres gave up when they traded away Jack Eichel, which is a point-per-game player on a bad team, so I cannot wait to see what he's going to do on a good Vegas Golden Knights team when he has plenty of help. But what did the Sabres actually get back in return from Vegas, and should we be happy about it? Let's jump into it and let's find out. We'll start with right winger Alex Tuch, who's 25 years old. He was a 2014 first-round pick and has played in 255 NHL games so far. He has scored 139 points in those games, 61 goals, 78 assists. And Alex Tuch is a big, strong, physical winger at 6'4", over 220 pounds. He is a very smooth skating winger. Tuch also has very good speed for a man his size, able to just completely blow by defenders with the speed that he does possess. He is unafraid to go to the front of the net and use his size to his advantage and be able to bang the puck in down low. He also has tremendous hands to be able to finish in close with the goalie. Also, he has a very heavy shot. Alex Tuch has a very, very good shot coming up the wings. He has a very deceptive shot. It doesn't look like it's coming in hard, but he has a very, very heavy shot. Tuch, another positive to Tuch is he is also just 25 years old, and he is signed through the 2025-26 season at a modest cap hit of just $4.75 million. So the Sabres essentially clear up about $5 million more in cap space, which should be beneficial as their young guys start to mature, start to come off their rookie deals, and start looking for their own paydays moving forward. Now, it is worth noting that with Alex Tuch, in his first 4 full seasons, Tuch has never played a full 82-game season, and in the shortened season, he still missed time in the shortened season. So he has never played a full season in his first 4 years in the NHL. He is also out currently right now as he got shoulder surgery in the offseason, and he was expected to be out 6 months, and he will still be out for another 4 to 5 months. So the Buffalo Sabres don't even get that injection of a really good winger right into their lineup right away. Again, also worth noting that Tuch is a career 44-point player per 82 games. He averages about 19 goals and 25 assists per 82 games when he is healthy. So you're not looking at a guy who is going to absolutely blow you away with his numbers. However, you are looking at a guy who can be a solid top 6 addition to this Buffalo Sabres roster. Now we move on to the other player involved in this trade, and that is center prospect Peyton Krebs. It's been talked about for a very long time that the Sabres were eyeing Peyton Krebs and that the Golden Knights were not willing to give it up. And maybe that is what finally pushed the deal over the top, is that Vegas finally budged and said, yes, we will trade Peyton Krebs to you. And that is what finally got the deal done for the Buffalo Sabres. Krebs is a 2019 first-round pick and widely considered to be the Vegas Golden Knights' best prospect in their prospect pool. He's described as a potent point producer who is who's smooth and shifty skater. Krebs has a decent shot, not overpowering. I would describe it as adequate. However, and he can finish in close to the net. However, he is at his best, and he has his biggest strength is his tremendous playmaking ability. Last season, in his last full season in the WHL, Krebs had 43 points in 24 games, 13 goals and 30 assists, and 3 goals and 5 assists in 7 games in the under 20 World Junior Championships. However, he only does have just 1 point in his first 10 NHL games, so that is probably the reason why, as you have probably already heard, that General Manager Kevin Adams said he does not want to rush Krebs' development. He is going to send him down to the Rochester Americans to play with a pair of other Sabres prospects who are looking absolutely fantastic in Peterka and Quinn, who have just been lighting the AHL on fire through their first few weeks of the season. In this trade, the Sabres also received a first-round pick, which is top 10 protected. So if the Golden Knights somehow miss the playoffs and they're in the draft lottery and they get up to the top 10, the Buffalo Sabres would not receive the 2022 first-round draft pick. They would receive the 2023 first-round draft pick, and then that would also move the second-round draft pick to 2024, which is also what the Sabres got. They also received a 2023 second-round draft pick, and they flipped the third-round draft pick in 2023 or 2022 for the Buffalo Sabres. So the Sabres moved up. They get 4 total pieces in this trade. They get a top 6 winger. They get a grade A prospect in this trade, and they also get 2 futures with a first and second round pick. So, as I stated earlier, General Manager Kevin Adams held out to get what he felt was going to be the best possible trade option for the Buffalo Sabres for their star center in Jack Eichel. And if I'm going to grade this out A through F, I would probably grade the Sabres at about a B- to a B. And the reason why I say that is because when you are trading away a star center like Jack Eichel, unless you're getting another star player back in return, there really is no winning that trade. However, I don't think the Sabres got completely fleeced on this deal, as they were able to get a top 6 winger, a grade A prospect, a first-round pick, and a second-round pick in exchange for Jack Eichel, who clearly was not going to play for the Buffalo Sabres any longer, as he had already told Kevin Adams that he was not interested in another rebuild with the Buffalo Sabres. So that is the trade that the Buffalo Sabres made. I do like the trade, as it will potentially benefit the Sabres into the future. This is not a right now trade. This is a future trade, of course, as the Sabres look to rebuild and put a lot of young guys in important positions within the organization. Again, I think Kevin Adams did a B- to B job, a decent job, a good job. This is by no means a Ryan O'Reilly debacle of a trade. I think he did pretty well in this trade, all things considered. And with that, Jack Eichel is a rare talent. You're never going to win a trade with, when you trade away a star center, a top 10 center in the NHL when he is healthy. However, I do think General Manager Kevin Adams did a fairly decent job to get as much value as he possibly could out of the Vegas Golden Knights. That's going to do it for this episode, guys. Let me know what you think about the trade in the comments section below. Remember to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you guys never miss a video. Also, click that thumbs up so a bunch more people can get in on this conversation with all of us here. Thank you guys for watching. Have a fantastic week.